Hello, here's another video. So, I've been working on this game. I did record all of this, but the recording, I don't remember if it got messed up or what. So I've just been not recording for, oh yeah, I meant to mute on some part, but I didn't. And while I was saying that, I also checked if I was muted. Okay. So, in 2 hours I will have to stop for a tiny bit, just because of lunch. Do not search TreckX, which is probably not the correct way to pronounce it. You can pronounce it anyway, but do not search this. Search this. And I'm going to put that back, because this is how I tell which one's the public game and which one isn't. Because if I go here, in profile, oh, whoops, not profile, my stuff. Here's the public version, and this is the version I update with. We'll make the updates in. So I'm going to go back to here. Here's what the game does so far. So, it randomly generates a platform and world for you. Let me do this real quick. There we go. And right now it's not working well. That would actually cause some glitches. Huh. Then if so, I'm gonna edit this real quick. I'm gonna do an if else and see if that works. No, that won't work. Okay, so how do you make it so if it's only touching that color? What would this do? I feel like this would be pretty useless. So I'm trying to figure out. No, I'm gonna try this. if touching trees, and when it's done doing this stuff, it'll go up 1. It'll change Y by 10. Okay, so when the game starts, it'll go to there, but it'll change Y by 10 when it's done doing that. Why are there no trees? Why are there no trees? If that's working. Because without it changing, it works, right? Well, worked. I don't know if it does anymore. Oh. For some reason I haven't changed that back to there. So now this should work. Yep. And I should probably change that in bush too before I forget. Okay, so not touching trees or bush. Why did I make it a singular bush for the name? So if not touching trees or bush, then broadcast game. I have to destroy all this stuff. Oh, my legs. Yes! It works. Okay. Now that would be a closing, not an opening. Okay. Wait, no, on start, hide. You'll see why I'm making it hide right now. Well, you'll see why I'm making it hide in a tiny bit. All you need to know right now is this is going to be a big project. And one game where you chop down trees and bushes is not going to be big. So I'm going to make a couple games for this. Then, okay, now I'll do show. I hate doing stuff like this. It just takes forever. Well, but this one, these two will be, well, this one will be moving around whenever game's open. We'll be doing this when the game isn't open, so on start. When I receive, not game, but open one. Now I'm gonna make a picture. Oops. Okay. Okay, now I need to do the same for all of these sides. And what I'm doing is making an icon. Oh, I don't even need the circle. Okay, this one. Well, that would be way too big, I think. Okay, and there. There we go. Okay. Here. Here. That's good. Actually looks super good. Move that to the middle. I'm going to give it a blue background. That way too, down. Now fill with green. Forgot about that. Oh, why is my sensitivity so high? My dad tells me every single day to turn it down, and I don't. You wanna know why? Because I don't know. Oh, that's the perfect reason. Wait, no. But that sound is so annoying once in a while. Okay. Okay. What will this minigame be called? Well, tiny game, not minigame. Landers. Oh, and select all this. Group. And shrink. That looks like a good size. So here's the first app. When this is clicked, broadcast, open one. Okay. So now it's no longer your job to... Wait, who's... You. Now it's no longer your job to do that. And it's Sprite 1's job. Sprite 1 is now going to be named App. App 1. Oh, and color should show when okay, so start does not show until that happens, so I'm gonna have to make it so it hides on the actual 1-star flag clicked. No, okay. Landers. So on start, TreckX. Landers is the only app I have right now, so Landers. And after I do that, it would hide until start happens again. So now that happens, yes, okay. B dash blue and yay, I'm playing Landers now. One thing I still don't like, you see how there's a tree right here and here? I've been trying to make it so that can't happen, but just won't work. And if you guys didn't notice, when I was editing this stuff, there's this, and whenever the player breaks that, the game says, cool, now we're gonna give you this item, and that's the reason you're on the app, is you're trying to get this really cool item, and that's also why you're playing every single game, is you get sticks and wood. Then the next game, you would like get other items. And I don't know what item you're trying to obtain yet, but the first item you make is a hammer. And you will have to go back to games if you need items. Other games don't give you items. So, I'm also going to make an objective. So, in app, app 1, I'm going to make a list. My variables make a list. Objective. No, I don't think the list should be in this one. Delete objective. It should be here. So, objective. Okay, so when I receive open one, delete all of objective, and add two things to objective. Get 4 sticks. Get 4 sticks. And 3, no, 9. Get 9 wood. Yep. Then on start, you also delete all of the objective. And hide it. Objective could go here and be smaller. Like this small. And when you open Landers, get 4 sticks, 9 wood. Okay. So then every bush you break, it'll do that, so it'll broadcast message 2. And I receive message 2. And then there's also going to be a variable for all. Well, there's going to be an inventory now. Inventory. And then on inventory, you'll say sticks. Sticks. It will it'll say what it's Okay, so join the word sticks. Say number, so sticks, stick, that, with an S. Wait, no, with an S on the inside, not the outside. So 0 sticks. Oh, and then space sticks, not. Okay. Now 0 sticks. Add this. Okay, on start, add this to my inventory. Let's go here. And replace replace 1 with this whenever it needs to change. I'm gonna move my stuff around real quick. just like being organized. Okay. I'm gonna hide. Inventory. Okay, when you click on the shirt, inventory will show. How about that? Because that makes sense. Okay, when this spray clicked. But that wouldn't make sense. And I'm gonna make a bag that you use. Well, this is a bad design. This is called the nano holder. The nano holder has a portal that will show you, that'll pick up your items, is my idea for this. And then here, dang it. Why does my mouse always do that? Here, 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 fill, and duplicate this triangle thingy. Okay. That's probably the best design I've ever made in a long time. And it'll be right here. And I'm gonna make straps so someone could have it on their back. Okay. Now, I need to make it so on start, make open, set to 0. But if so when I click this, it goes through an if else. Equals, where's equals? There it is. If open equals 1, set, no, if open equals 0, then set it to 1. If it doesn't equal 0, then set it to 0. And then show inventory when this happens. Hide inventory and hide inventory. Okay. So this will be called, oh, come on. I deleted this, not that. Block. Okay. Bag. Okay. And then before I end the video, because this is all I'm going to do in the video today, before I end the video, I'm going to show you how I update the game. So I do save to my computer. It does that. I go over here, do that. Then usually do that by accident. Go to TreckX. I think I just adjusted it. Whoops. Okay. Go to here, then. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Do not do that. You're supposed to load it, not. Okay. Then rename it. We'll change the name back. Let it save, because it needs to save for some reason. Now this is update 1.15. And then inventory game selection. Whoops. And that's how you do it. See you in the next video.